Coming right up, the Clippers taking on the Nets. For the Clippers, they've stumbled here at the midway point of the season, looking to get back on the right track tonight. Nets, Clippers, up next, right after this. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. And it's getting down to the wire here. Just 7 days left in the All-Star voting. Here's how it looks.
It's all coming together. We've got a pretty good idea of who's going to make it.
And you look at Ingram, he's absolutely in the conversation to be a starter in the All-Star game for the West.
And that West starting five is so hard to crack. He's having a fantastic season and is still on the outside looking in.
It's shaping up to be a terrific All-Star weekend. More news to come as we receive it. Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Demon, Julius Randle out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Wolf in at the center position. And for the Clippers, they've got Bradley Beal. Brook Lopez is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Darius Garland, and it's Ingram in at the three, the small forward. Both of these teams need a win badly tonight, Grant. Neither has been playing to their potential as of late.
You know, you can really sense the desperation in the air. A win here would be a big step in the right direction for either squad. And BA, a loss could set them back even further.
Now here's Randle, and it's Randle with the jam.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Outside Ingram. Garland for three. And it's Lopez with the jam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Now here's Mann. What a tremendous game he played against Boston. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Here's Hachimura. And his first shot of the game, no good. Here's Brooklyn. Here's Demon. Rejected by Lopez.
And that's where Lopez specializes. A great rim protector is he.
Outside Ingram. Double team on Ingram. Pass to Beal. Clock at 6. Pulls up, high post. Randle pulls down the board. The Nets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Porter against Ingram. Here's Randle. The three is up. Rebounded by Lopez.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
And the basket by Hachimura.
He loves to attack from the inside. This is Hachimura's comfort zone, no doubt.
Here's Mann. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. There's a screen. Pass to Demon. Shoots over Beal. That one a little long. The Clippers lead by 4. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Tries again, and Hachimura with the lay-in. Hachimura's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, I tell you what, Rui Hachimura's teammates love seeing extra effort and hustle like that.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Always a plus to have forwards who can dish it. A look at the top assist numbers for small forwards. Brandon Ingram third.
They're smart, athletic players who move the ball well in any situation, transition, the half-court set. You can count on them to just make good decisions.
I tell you what, you could put the isolated cam on these guys and you would notice how flawlessly they execute those entry passes. They create so many easy baskets in the low post because of how on time and on target those feeds are.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Hachimura. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Beal, no good. Nets trail by 4. Clark, when you look at the evolution of Julius Randle, talk about his playmaking.
Yeah, he's worked on trying to see things as they develop a little more, and I imagine he's done a lot of film study. I could only attribute some of his improvement to that. He's looking for others intentionally and aggressively, so I think that's part of why his teammates enjoy playing with him. They know he's making the effort to distribute the basketball.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Hachimura outside. Beal, the pass to Ingram. 4-3. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed.
You know, one of the things Ingram did is make his shooting stroke a little more compact, and that's allowed him to be much more consistent as a marksman.
Here's Dimon. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Beal's shot is off.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Here's Dimon. Randle on the screen. Rejected by Lopez.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Dimon, following the score by Los Angeles. Pass to Wolf. To the inside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
The shot by Ingram, no good. Nets trail by 5. Man with it. No points yet. Outside Porter. Lopez with the steal. On the break. 11 feet out. And that one's good. Ingram.
Nobody is catching Ingram in the open floor. I mean, this guy is a speed merchant.
Here's Dimon. Randle, a screen on Garland. Pass to Wolf. And here's Porter. Offline with a 3.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Garland. Brooklyn pulls it in. Coming into this, having notched to win against Boston in their last game.
They got out to a big lead, then started to coast a little, but give them credit. They regained their focus and closed it out.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Ingram, the pass to Lopez. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Lopez has got 7 points.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Hachimura. Nets trail by 10. Here's Dimon. And he also played a big role in their last game with Boston. Here's Mann. Hits the close-range jumper. Now Garland. He's scoreless. Outside Ingram. Pass to Beal. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with the detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
And the Nets with possession here, following the score by Los Angeles. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Pass to Dimon. It's stolen by Garland. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Here's Matherin. The rebound by Mann.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Absorbing contact really well. Randall will get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
The free throw dropped for Randall. Well, we always hear about the rookie wall, Grant, but some players seem to claim it's a myth.
Well, you know, B.A., I think it's real for most first-year players. Adjusting to the length and intensity of an NBA season can be exhausting, but some guys will be able to break through that wall.
Now here's Matherin. No made baskets yet. Shot clock at 3. Dick can't get his first shot of the game to fall. And so Porter will bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 7. Randall, the pass to Ellis. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Los Angeles has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Outside Matherin. Dunn outside. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Grady Dick. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Pass to Ingram. Here's Lopez. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
So it's Los Angeles now. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets. Came away with a win.
Last time these teams met, it came down to the wire. The bench play in that game was the difference.
It sure did, and they got a lot of scoring from their bench, and I think that really was the crucial difference.
Clock at 4. The shot by Ingram, no good. Brooklyn with the ball. A big stretch here going, 10-2. Ingram against Randall. Pass to Toure. For 3. The shot misses. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn. Goes up at the stripe. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
And here's Porter outside. Hits the trifecta. Porter's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
A true sniper from long range. Porter Jr. with a nice stroke on that shot.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So for the Clippers, Jackson, he's checked in for Lopez. Jones comes in for Brandon Ingram, and it's Bradley Beal in for Dick. Wagner's checked in for Brooklyn. Minot comes in for Michael Porter. The Clippers trail. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big Three era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
Putting up a goose egg, bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Beal surveying the D. Pass to Dunn. Outside Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Dunn. Here's Jackson. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Well, the Nets shooting around 40% early on here. Randall on the screen. Down low. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
15 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now here's Beal. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. And the shot goes.
You've got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Brooklyn out in front, leading by a point. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. Julius Randle out there with Mo Wagner. Then there's Keon Ellis. Then there's Traoré. And it's Minot in at the 3. Now here's Randle. A 32-point game for him in the win against Boston.
And another key for them was his rebounding. Just a great effort.
And so Beal will bring it up for the Clippers. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
Ellis on the wing, lets the 3 fly, connects from downtown. Ellis has got 6.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Outside Mathurin. To the inside. Here's Jackson. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles.
One shot.
Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Now here's Ellis. He's got 6, 4 on the clock. For 3, Randall. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
I really like how he's playing tonight, taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
Pass to Mathurin. And here's Beal. Puts up a 3. Buries it from 3. He's got 5.
And what an answer from Beal. Love seeing him sink the triple.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Ellis outside.
Come get it, come get it.
And he's going for the lob. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis. And the upcoming schedule for the Brooklyn Nets. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And for their matchup with the Jazz, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
Saraf, he's checked in for Ellis. Back to Beal. And here's Matherin. He's scoreless. Jackson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Randall. Pass to Saraf. Back to Randall. Here's Traore. He's covered by Matherin. 6 on the shot clock.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team. Not his night shooting the ball, and it's really had an impact on this game.
Here's Traore. To the middle. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
For Randall, another bucket. He continues to expand his offensive game.
So it's Los Angeles now. It's a 5-point game. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Now here's Randall. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. The Clippers making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Brooklyn. Clippers trail by 5. Beal outside. Pass to Ingram. There's the 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now here's Randall. 12 points for him. Saraf can't hit. Hachimura against Randall. Hachimura, the pass to Jackson. Jackson, the screen. To snap the cold streak. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Beal with a great read out of the two-man game, just dropping a dime.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Here's Traore. Inside. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
Here's Traore. Outside Porter. Pass to Wagner. Shot clock at 6. Here's Randall. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
I like how Hachimura made himself big protecting that paint.
Darius Garland, he's checked in for Jackson. Clippers trail by 3. And there's a pick. Pass to Beal. Here's Ingram. Again, Los Angeles.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Traore. Outside Porter. Now here's Wagner. Randall, pass to Wagner. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Just 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Randall's got 7 now in this quarter.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Outside Mathurin. Pass to Ingram. Randall with a steal. Here's Traore. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Here's Garland, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Outside Ingram. Back to Garland. From deep. Rebounded by the Nets.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to Traore. Wagner up top. Randall right side. Here's Porter. Shoots over Beal. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. And that's now 11 points for Michael Porter.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
Here's Ingram. He's got 7. Hachimura with a screen on Randall. 11 feet out. Good. He hits the jumper.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Dick, he's checked in for Los Angeles. The 2K leaderboard with some of the hottest players in the league. The top small forward scorers during the last month of play. In the 3rd spot, Michael Porter.
And these are some of the most dangerous players in the league. Just capable of getting hot and taking over a game in the blink of an eye.
Well, we know the small forward spot is where the bulk of the scoring load rests on most teams. I mean, those players on that list always come through in the scoring department. These guys pack a lot of firepower.
Here's Wolf. Still no points. Here's Mann. No good on the triple. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Clippers. Outside Mathurin. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
8th in blocks, and they're up there in the top half of the league in assists. That's an area they'd like to improve on, but on their good nights, this is an excellent passing team.
And circling back to those block numbers, this squad has been all about protecting the rim this season. That spot in the top 10 for blocks is proof that it's working for them. Here's Dimon. Outside man. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Improving his passing is going to be key for Mathurin in the NBA. Looks like he's already on that path.
Brooklyn with the ball. 3-point lead. That'll be the 2nd game of a 5-game road trip. Pass to Wolf. Now Porter. And stolen by Dick. And here's Hachimura. Here's the 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Hachimura's got 13 now.
Not a bad option at all for them. Hachimura from the corner.
The Nets have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the 2nd quarter. Here's Wolf. Hachimura covering. Pass to Dimon. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the 2nd quarter. Now here's Ingram. Hachimura with a screen on Wagner. Pulls it. The shot by Ingram, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Man with it. Here's Dimon. Here's Wolf. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Dick. Outside Mathurin. Launches a 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds now. The Nets with the lead. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 13.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
The Clippers shooting around 44%. Not bad. Outside Mathurin. And here's Ingram from the arc. Nails it from 3.
He's turned it on here in the 2nd quarter, getting his offensive game on track.
Here's Dimon. He has 6. Pass to Wolf. Here's Dimon. Garland comes with the double team. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers' ball.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
For the Clippers, Lopez comes in for Dick. And it's Beal in for Mathurin. And a change for the Nets. Minot's checked in for Wagner. Now here's Hachimura. 20 points for him last game against the Lakers.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
Porter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And he makes both free throws. And the Clippers have possession. Outside Ingram. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It'll go on Michael Porter. It's his first trip to the line.
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the first half. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Brooklyn out in front, up by 2. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Tyronn Lue. And, Coach, tell me more about your team's performance there in that first half.
I thought we got tired a little early, but, our pace was good. I thought we got some stops early, got out in transition, but we're doing okay.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. So far through the first two quarters, Julius Randle has really stood out.
He's feeling it, exploiting the gaps in the defense, getting high percentage looks.
Defensively, you have to find a way to seal those gaps because he's making it look too easy.
And next up, here's a look at some of the contenders for the fan-favorite three-point contest.
The dunk contest and the three-point contest are the only things missing from my resume. Now I regret not doing them.
I would actually pay to see you in a three-point shootout. That's great television right there.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Julius Randle has been sensational.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Bradley Beal's out there with Darius Garland. Then there's Brook Lopez. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Ingram in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Clippers. And a chance here to check out some stats for him.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
The Clippers trail. Outside Garland, pass to Lopez. For the tie, and that one's good. Ingram's got 15.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
And the Nets with possession here, following the score by Los Angeles. For three, Randle. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Lopez has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hachimura, the pass to Garland. Out to Hachimura. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. And it's a 3-point Clipper lead.
Hachimura has the ability to torch defenses from deep and continues to work on this area of his game.
Outside Porter. Pass to Wolf. Here's Randle. That one doesn't drop. Hachimura with the defensive effort. Los Angeles leading by 3. Shoots. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hachimura's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside for Ingram. Launches it. Brooklyn pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Porter from outside. Fires in the triple. He's got 16.
And, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Pass to Beal. Down low. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist by Beal. And the Clippers lead by 2.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Randle. He's got 14. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Doesn't have the great length, but Randle with the attitude to beat up guys on the inside.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
You're looking for a guy that plays with a bit of an edge. Julius Randle is your man. I mean, he's been an All-NBA selection on multiple occasions.
Now here's Beal. He's got 5. Five on the clock. It's hauled in by Wolf. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Porter. Hachimura against Randle. Outside man. And here's Porter. There's the triple. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got rebound number 8 now. Now Garland. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. The shot by Ingram, no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Here's Demon. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Demon's got 8 points. Clippers trail by 3. Pass to Ingram. Porter with the steal. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Man, misses. The Clippers have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Ingram finds Beal. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got 4 assists in the game.
We talk about guys with pure strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
Outside Porter. Pass to Wolf. Hachimura against Randle. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
10th in blocks. And you like what they've done on the perimeter. Their spacing, ball movement, it's been a strong suit of theirs.
And that assist per game stat is a real positive for them. This squad has no trouble finding ways to move the ball and get the whole team involved. Now here's Lopez. Not a lot of room. Here's Hachimura. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Ingram against Porter. Clock at 6. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. That gives them the lead. And it's a 3-point Clipper lead.
And Garland is someone you must be aware of at all times, especially out on the perimeter.
To the middle. Here's Demon. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Demon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Beal. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Ingram. Lopez, the screen on Porter. And here's Ingram from the arc. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land. Giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Man, the pass to Randle. Here's Demon. Tipped. And so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Porter from outside. He drops it from range. Porter's got 19 points.
This is what Porter Jr. does. I mean, he has this unique ability and effortless way of just taking over games.
The Clippers in the lead. Outside Garland. Lopez, the screen to the inside. He shoots it, and off the front iron, and in it goes. Lopez has got 11 points.
Nice job that time. Really an excellent job from Lopez to find the right angle to get the feed off the pick and roll.
Nets trail by 3. Here's Dimon. 10 points for him. Pass to Wolf. Lopez with the steal. Ingram with the ball. Now Porter defending. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Matherin's checked in. And a change for the Nets. Traore's checked in for man. Nets trail by 5. Here's Traore, outside Porter. Pass to Randall. Outside for Porter. Here's Traore. Clock at 4. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Now here's Beal. Give him 8. Deflected.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
Here's Porter. He's got 19. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far. And it's Garland with the ball for the Clippers. Outside Ingram. Up top Beal. He's guarded by Porter. Beal against Porter. Pass to Ingram. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Wolf's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. On the wing, Porter. For the tie. The rebound by Garland. The Clippers lead by 3. Inside. Now Beal. Lopez, the screen on Porter. Three-pointer. Beal. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Porter. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Hey, get this guy in the dunk contest. Porter Jr. capable of some nasty throwdown.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. The Clippers have gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Outside Ingram. Now here's Beal. He's guarded by Porter. Lopez, the screen on Porter. They double team Beal. Back to Ingram. Looking to get it going. Beal, no good.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Pass to Porter. Now here's Randall. They double Randall. Traore for 3. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got his 4th assist in this one.
That's a nice kick out. Randall knew where everybody was and made the right decision that time.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Some changes for Los Angeles. Jackson, he's checked in for Lopez. And Derek Jones is subbed in for Brandon Ingram. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Beal, right side. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Traore, guarded by Garland. Pass to Ellis. Here's Saraf. This one for three. And the Nets, another three.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Clippers trail by 5. Now Beal. Give him 8 to end the run. And the dunk by Jones.
Yeah, he's got his master's degree in dunking. Derrick Jones Jr. can throw it down on everybody.
So it's Brooklyn now. After going undrafted in 2016, Derrick Jones Jr. carved out an important role for himself, Clark.
Yeah, he really did, and it was all about refinement. Early on, B.A., he was seen almost exclusively as just a dunker, but now he's a valuable 3-and-D guy. Credit to him for refining that part of his game, improving as a three-point shooter, and continuing to impact the game at the defensive end.
Dunn, he's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Minot. Jones grabs the board. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Beal outside. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Now here's Wagner. They double-team Wagner. Ellis. And the three off target. A good look from Mathurin. Rebounded by Toure.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Here's Ellis. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And not so fast.
The previous play is under review.
Got it right before we go to the fourth.
And they're going to take another look at the replay to make sure. But to me, it looked like he got it off in time.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay, to get these big calls right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And B.A., you can argue against replay all you want. But at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Nets leading by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. Toure out there with Keon Ellis. Then it's Julius Randle. Then there's Wagner. And it's Minot in at the small forward. Pass to Randle. To the middle. Minot, good. And the Nets lead by 5.
Unselfish, good vision. Nice dime by Julius.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. And here's Jackson, defended by Wagner. For 3, Mathurin. Randle pulls down the board. Randle's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Wagner. Now Ellis. Wagner with a screen on Ingram. And the dunk by Wagner.
Going to have to bring more than that to slow Wagner.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Dunn, the pass to Mathurin. Outside Ingram. Back to Mathurin. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Ellis. Wagner outside. In transition. Here comes Brooklyn.
Stout defense comes from not only contesting the shot, but also grabbing the board.
And the basket by Hachimura. Hachimura's got 22 points.
We are seeing some big-time play from Rui on offense. He's really getting into taking it to the defense.
Brooklyn leading by 5. Pass to Minot. And here's Wagner. Randall inside, working on Hachimura. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Now here's Ingram. The 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Wagner's got his 5th rebound in this one. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Pass to Ingram. Now Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Minot. Brooklyn leading by 5. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Mathurin with a steal. Hachimura outside. They get it again. Outside for Ingram. Jackson with a screen on Porter. Knocked away. In transition. Here comes Brooklyn.
Boy, nice read by Porter Jr. that time, scanning the floor and getting his teammates involved.
Here's Dunn. And timeout called by Ty Lue. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Clippers. Dick comes in for Mathurin. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any 3 they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Hachimura outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead. No matter what the circumstance, he seems very comfortable letting it fly.
Clippers trail by 10. Dunn outside. Outside Dick. Pass to Dunn. Hachimura from long range. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Now Porter, covered by Ingram. No good on the 3. The Clippers have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Hachimura up top. Randall against Lopez. Back to Ingram. Lopez is screen on Wagner. Ingram with a deep 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Nets leading by 10. Here's Traoré. Pass to Porter. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Ingram. Takes a 13-footer. Basket counts. Ingram's got 20 points.
Brandon Ingram, very confident in his mid-range, Jay. He knows he can shoot from just about anywhere and get his shot whenever he wants to.
Here's Traoré. Wagner looking it over. Randall, the pass to Porter. Over Ingram. Here's Ellis. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Clippers trail by 8. Dunn outside. Pass to Lopez. Over Traore. Again, Los Angeles.
He is so tough to deal with inside. Lopez just too big and too skilled.
Brooklyn has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Here's Traore. Here's Randall. On the take. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Rui Hachimura.
When he has his momentum going forward, when Randall's playing downhill, it's really a foul waiting to happen.
Shooting 2.
That one's off. Some changes for Los Angeles. Beal comes in for Hachimura, and Garland is subbed in for Dunn. Brooklyn making a switch here. And the second free throw is good. And it's Beal with the ball for Los Angeles. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
And, you know, when Lopez gets it rolling early, he can put up some big numbers.
Pass to Randall. Porter against Hick. Here's the floater. And there's Porter on the assist from Randall. And now it's up to 25 points for Michael Porter. Clippers trail by 7. Beal outside. Drains the triple.
That's now his second three-pointer of the half and his third of the night.
The Nets have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Randall, a screen on Garland. To the inside. And it's Randall with the jam.
And when he's in the zone, it's very hard to slow down Julius Randle on the offensive end. I mean, he's got serious power to his game.
Beal outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And that one's good. Ingram.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Here's Dimon. They set the screen to the wing, right side. Wolf. Again, the Nets score.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Lopez. Three-pointer. Beal. The rebound by Dimon. Dick against Porter. And that one drops for him. And it's a 7-point Nets lead.
Porter Jr. showing us he'll fight to score inside, flexing some muscle in the interior.
Pass to Lopez. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Beal's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. The Nets have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Outside Porter. Here's Dimon, guarded by Garland. Dick brings the double team. 6 on the shot clock. The three is in!
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
Clippers trail by 8. And timeout called by Ty Lue, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Hachimura's checked in for Dick. Randall with a steal. Here's Dimon, guarded by Garland. Five to shoot. The putback, and he grabs the board and finishes it off.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Beal outside, puts up the tray, buries it from outside.
Beal's got such a fluid shooting motion. It really helps him on those catch-and-shoot opportunities.
And here's Randall. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. For three, and he nails it.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Clippers trail by 10. Left side Ingram. Oh, no good. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his third foul of the game. Ingram with the ball. Randle's in his pocket. Here's Beal. Let's loose for three. Randle rips down the board. Now here's man. Pounded by Beal. Count it!
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Nets.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Well, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And they obviously learned a thing or two in the first game of this season series. They played with a purpose tonight and evened things up at 1-1 against the Clippers.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Michael Porter.
Offensively, he was dialed in all night long. Scoring at will, it seemed, made the game look easy.
Now here's Hachimura. Jams it home! And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 8-point game. The triple drops.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Money from three. Here's Dimon, guarded by Garland. So we see Brooklyn get the win here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, and we present the player of the game, Michael Porter.